What's up, YouTube? Southern Comic Geek coming to you with a huge unboxing. Yes, a literal unboxing of this huge, massive toy that I justified as a birthday present. I have my youngest son here with me who's just as excited or more about unboxing this awesome Optimus Prime from the Siege or War for Cybertron trilogy. So if you want to check this unboxing out, you gotta stay tuned for the video. Now, before we finish or get started, rather, opening this, go ahead and smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification. So when videos like this go up ever so randomly, you are one of the first people to know and can make the conscious decision as to whether or not to watch it now or later. Either way, we appreciate you as long as you watch it. So, yeah, I went into the comic shop. I seen this the other day when I was in there for Free Comic Book Day. It would have actually been better had I went ahead and bought it then because they were giving a discount on stuff, but it was too busy, and so I needed. I waited. So it was. This is an awesome figure. They had the Megatron figure, and I have seen the Shockwave or the Soundwave figure rather before. And today was just the day, and so I decided to go ahead and indulge my inner child and pick this up. So let's see what we got. As far as the packaging, as you saw on the front and then on the back, it's just really awesome looking packaging. So much so that I've got to take it out of the package, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to throw the box away. Just in case, I guess I'm going to have to start storing these boxes in the attic. So, yeah, if you hear the little giggle in the background, that is my youngest son. He's 3, and he is definitely tickled. He likes playing with the toys as much as anybody. So as you can see, there are quite a few hand adjustments. I believe the website said there were 55 points of articulation. So as much as he is a metal and heavy figure, there's still a lot of movement, a lot of posing that can go on. And there you go. Then you've got this comes off, and you've got instructions, as if men need instructions, right? Do men need instructions? I don't know. Do we even read them? Product registrations. So here we got the base. Let's do this. This is the base to kind of stand him up on. So he is probably going to go into my DTOF. If you have seen a room tour or other videos, the DTOF has comics as well as figures related to the comics. So I've got my turtle, NECA turtle figures with TMNT #1, Iron Fist in Marvel Premiere 15, and Moon Knight with the first appearance in Werewolf by Night. But I want to trade or change them out every so often, kind of keep it fresh. I can do my comic wall. See the little hands? You gonna wave hi, Jace? So this right here, I guess helps keep him from falling over and stuff, which, as heavy as he is, could probably be problematic. Let's get this out of the way here. Hold on. So he doesn't actually transform. So you kind of ask yourself, what's the purpose of having a transformer that doesn't transform? However, I have a hot rod or a rod McFarlane, and that has the matrix of leadership, and I don't ever transform him, even though he can. This is an extremely heavy figure. So really well made.
Daddy. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Too old or one. So there, again, he has quite a few points of articulation despite being extremely heavy, both in his knees. He has some flexibility even all the way up. There's those cushions probably. Yeah, they're not supposed to be there. But the little headlights or whatever move a little bit, even as he is doing the pose, like if you do the pose where he's coming down on Megatron, shooting the gun. So this is the fist, the non-open or clasp fist. As you saw with or behind there, there's quite a few accessories changes. So as far as the head is concerned, because I've watched a video with this, you take his head off. So it's even his neck has quite the articulation that you wouldn't really, or at least I wouldn't really expect from such a heavy toy. And, you know, at this price point, he's far more expensive than what a typical, say, McFarlane figure, NECA figure, or even a Mezco figure would be, but not near as expensive as, say, a Prime One Studios or some, you know, something to that nature. So his arms even go up like that, so that once I get the Megatron, this is going to be super dope battle posing them against each other. Good versus evil. Transform and roll out. So he even bends over there. You can see the wheels. The wheels even turn, even though he doesn't transform. So very, very movable parts. This right here lights up, as do his eyes. And the way that you do that is front. All right, so this goes on the back here. That's his jetpack, I guess. Okay, so these little smoke pipes from the thing even move up and out. Got the classic Autobot symbol right here. And let's see how, I'm trying to remember how the other person opened up this figure. I don't want to break it because it is on a swivel. So as much as I was deriding men who actually read instructions, I am fixing to do just that. Okay, so this thing back here will go into his, and in the instructions basically is just like, okay, this is how far you can kind of push things before you might break it. Okay. And there's a little hinge right there. Okay, so it easily snaps back on there, so that's good. Unscrew. Okay. There is a little screw right here that will allow me to remove that. Okay. And it'll flip it up. All right. gaze at His Majesty while I place this on mute. All right, I think I found
What, Daddy?
a screwdriver that will work.
What, Daddy?
I got it, bud.
It's here.
You gonna wave at everybody? All right, so
No.
I really don't want to unscrew this. There we go. No more than I have to. Okay. All right, so batteries not included. Ah, that sucks. But as you can see right here, that's where the batteries go. And there's a, once you place it in there, back in there, his eyes will light up, which will be super dope. Even though, I mean, if you're posing like for pictures and stuff, it's going to be pretty dope. But as far as, I'm not going to be leaving them on, because the last thing I want to do is just kill the batteries or the bulb, because at some point those LED lights that are in there will no longer work. All right, there we go. Exactly what I didn't want to do. So my official disclaimer is that I am a comic book channel, not a toy channel. So these are real life. Some of the things you might run into.
Dad, what do you do?
Well, I'm trying to fix this, son, and it is not doing. That screw is so small and it jackknifes in there. This is what happens. Yeah, jackknifes in there because there's a lot of room for movement. But you know what? I wonder if you have to have that screw. I wonder if you have to have that screw, or once you put that, take that screw out, because the connection should be able to be there. It's because it's tight in there. So I'm not even really worried about that screw. I'm not worried about that screw.
Dad, where's my...
So hook the screw. All right, so. All right, so let's check these out right here. So we have the Autobot Shield.
Dad, look. Dad.
And there's a little hole on the side of this for it to go. And you have the battle axe. And some iterations of Optimus Prime, his hand is actually the battle axe.
It's a hammer.
So I think you can actually do that. We'll find that out in just a bit. So taking the stuff out of here.
Daddy, that's him.
Yep.
Daddy, that's him.
Yep.
We got another hand. We
Yep.
got another hand.
Yep. You gotta hand it to him.
Look, it's a button. It's black. It's black. It's black.
You think so?
They're right in the O.
So there's, obviously another Optimus Prime that is even more expensive. The one that base Man's, I wasn't prepared to pay that price for it. So this is one that's got a trigger finger. It doesn't just automatically come out, but it is a little bit of flexibility there to place that gun. So I want to test this theory. You unscrew it.
You unscrew it. You unscrew it. You unscrew it. You unscrew it, Dad.
Where does it pop out? Yes, it pops out. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So my theory was not correct because this is the swivel part is actually part of this as opposed to being part of this, because I thought maybe because of the way how that goes that he would be able to do like some iterations of Prime does. But there is this right here that will be able to hold that. So
Baby wants Daddy.
baby wants it. Watch too? Okay.
Baby wanna watch. Is it toy?
Okay. So I will have to, even on these hands right here, they don't move. They're just flexible enough that they're not going to break. Putting on to them. So I'm going to post the shield here so he can. Megatron coming after him. Till all are one. Right, so since I moved that, I'm gonna put this back here in place. See, which leads me again, because this thing pops in to where that screw is, which leads me again to believe that this is kind of replacing the screw. So I don't really have to worry about that screw because it was not cooperating, as you saw. If you watched it, you might have. There are some those little foam things to keep from getting scratches. We'll take those off. So got some little more flexibility there. So we're going to put the classic gun. Get out of the way, Hot Rod. Die, Prime, die! Yes. It's so horrible. This is not the correct hand because there's one that has a trigger finger. Yep.
Ready, shoot. Ready, shoot. Ready, shoot. Ready, shoot.
What do you mean?
Ready, shoot this gun.
What do you mean? Where should we go?
Yeah. Here. Oh, here.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Here. Oh, that's my name.
That's Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
Yep.
You shoot. You can shoot this. Then you can shoot that. And you can shoot.
Okay, so the way they got this particular fist, as you can see, the trigger finger came out just, and I mean, they obviously measured it and done their homework or whatever. So it's right above this, and so you got a little more flexibility even with that on there. So overall, I'm pleased with the amount of flexibility that this big of a figure offers. Which I wasn't sure of. You know, I was in the comic shop when they looked it up. The comic shop did. and I thought they looked it up online, and so there we go. So I was okay. This looks pretty neat, and that is how I thought. There was a lot of flexibility with this figure, but again, looking at how big the box is, how heavy the figure is, because I watched another video of somebody reviewing it, that the base action stand, that I was unsure about it. So okay, so this little thing comes out, as strange as that is. You can put this right here. You can move it up or down and plug this into his back here.
Daddy, to the back. Daddy.
Not very easily, mind you. I don't know that I'm going to fit it, at least for right now. And put this little piece back in there where it belongs.
Yeah.
And it's just for extra stability. Because depending on the way, because of his feet being flat like that, and he does have some movement in his ankles, but depending on the pose that you put him in, he might be a little better off with that amount of extra stability there. So.
He's walking. He's walking.
So
He's walking.
it's even got, looks like here, like some built-in battle damage, some cracks along here. Looks like he's a little battle worn. So what do you think about this Optimus Prime? So I paid $200 for it. They were $180 on the website, but the website says they're sold out. I'm sure that there are. You can buy them secondhand or whatever like that off eBay. I haven't checked. Maybe cheaper. I don't know. So, but pretty dope. I'm going to play around with various different poses. If you follow me over on Instagram, you will see it, I'm sure, at some point. And that way you can kind of see what it's like to see if you want to splurge a little bit and get yourself one too. Before you get out of here today, hopefully you will smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification so you won't miss videos like this, and live unboxings, as well as comic book auctions. Till next time, keep reading and keep collecting. Adios.